All right, guys, here we go. So, what we need is a burning desire. If we want to achieve anything that we've never achieved before, or something that is ambitious, or something that is a lofty goal of some kind, we're going to come across obstacles if we try and achieve it. If we want to do something great, it's inevitable that life is going to throw us a curveball and we're going to be confronted with some sort of an obstacle. And that obstacle is going to be difficult for us to overcome. And when we come across that difficulty and this obstacle that we're having a hard time overcoming, you know what we're going to start thinking about? We're going to start thinking about quitting. That's natural human behavior because we want to move away from pain. And when we see this obstacle and we try and overcome it the first time and it doesn't work, all of a sudden that obstacle signifies pain to us. And our psychology is designed to move away from pain. So the only way that we're going to be able to achieve our goals is if we're willing to go through that obstacle. The obstacle is the way. And the only way that we're going to be able to go through that obstacle is if we have an absolute burning desire to achieve our goal. We have a desire because, like I said, we're either moving away from pain or we're moving towards pleasure. That's how our psychology is designed. So we need a burning desire, and that desire needs to be to achieve this goal. And that burning desire is going to give us so much pleasure at the thought of achieving that goal that when the obstacle and that some difficulty is in front of us, right away we're going to find the motivation to overcome that difficulty because we just want it so bad and we're attaching so much pleasure to actually achieving the goal. This is how we need to hardwire our brains and rewire ourselves to be able to take action and to achieve our goals. Otherwise, what's going to happen is when these obstacles are going to come, we're going to want to quit. And believe me, the reason I'm saying this is because I'm talking from personal experience. I've tried many different things in the past. Most of them were not successful. Every single one of them taught me something. But what I realized from the time that I actually was successful is that the difference is that I just wanted it so bad that I was willing to do whatever it took to make it happen. So here's why these obstacles come to us. The truth is that sometimes when we set a lofty goal, we haven't actually become the type of person that is capable of achieving that goal. Say, for example, I want to become the subway mogul of the Lower Mainland, this area that I live over here in Canada. So this is just a random sort of goal that I'm coming up with. Say that I want to be the guy who owns so many subway franchises, that I'm the subway mogul and I'm a multi-millionaire from these franchising businesses owning these subways. This is my goal. And I start doing this goal, and then all of a sudden, I'm going to start to see resistance. The reason I'm going to start to see resistance is because I don't know anything about running a Subway franchise. I don't know the first thing about it. So of course, resistance has to come my way because obstacles are nature's way of forging our character and basically teaching us the skills and the habits that are going to turn us into the person that is capable of achieving these goals. So whenever you're confronted with difficulty on the path to achieving your goal, just remember that, listen, the obstacle is the way. And the reason why life has put this obstacle in my way is because there's a lesson here and there's something over here that I need to learn for me to become the person that is capable of achieving this goal. Because success is something that you achieve because of the person that you become. Success is something that you attract because of the person that you've become. So if you want to be successful, first you have to be a type of person. And like I said, these obstacles are nature's way of turning us into that person. Grant Cardone, he wrote a book called Be Obsessed or Be Average. And the truth is, you have to have a burning desire in the sense that you have to want your goal so bad that it literally becomes the obsession of your life. It doesn't have to remain the obsession of your life for your whole entire life, but it needs to be the obsession of your life during that period of time. Say, for example, you're trying to lose weight or something like that. Maybe for the next 30 days, this becomes the obsession of your life. It becomes more important than anything else in your life. And if you make it the obsession of your life to change your diet or start working out or to intermittent fast, and you continue doing that for 30 days, then it's going to become a habit. Once it becomes a habit, it doesn't need to be in the obsession of your life anymore. Okay, then it's just going to automatically happen. But until it gets to that point, be obsessed or be average. Napoleon Hill, that I'm also going to reference later on in this podcast one more time, in his book, Think and Grow Rich, which is a must read for everybody that wants to achieve any sort of greatness, he wrote that your goal needs to be the consuming obsession of your life. So Napoleon Hill also concurs with Grant Cardone that we need to have a burning desire. That's the only way that we're going to be able to hit our goals out of the park and overcome these obstacles when they come to us.